Hello everyone. So in today's video we are using tree classifier as a model to implement pre-processed data. This pre-processed data is of diabetes and we downloaded this data from Kaggle and here is a link, you can download it from there. So just enter this URL into your system and you will reach this site, and here you can download this data from here. So we are downloading .csv data in .csv file. After downloading, we pre-processed our data and now we are ready to implement our model, that is tree classifier. So before we start today's coding section, I want you to go through what tree classifier is. So here we have an image. So just have a look at this image. What tree classifier does and what's the logic behind this model. So here you can see we have a tree in this example, and here it is showing that if the man is if it's a man, then uh, sorry it is checking whether it's a male or not. So if the sex is male, then it will go this side, and if the sex is not male, then the tree will go on the right side. And as you can see, if the sex is not male, then it will survive, 36% chances of survival. And if it's not male, then we will check the age. If age is greater than 9.5, then it will die. Otherwise, we will go to the right part. Then we will check that whether it is having SIP SP. I don't know what it is, but it's a feature value. It's some feature. And if it is greater than 2.5, then it will die. Otherwise, it will survive. So in this image, you can clearly see that we have two classes. One is survive and other is die. So using tree, we can classify our data, that whether according to this example, we are classifying whether a person is survived or not. So in the same way, we will build a tree in our data that we have of diabetes, and we will check that whether the person is having diabetes or not. So I hope you get a bit of knowledge about what tree classifier does at the back end. So let's switch to the coding part, and now we will see how this coding section works. So in coding, all we have to do first is we have to import our CSV file, and we can do it by using pandas. So before importing pandas, we have to install pandas in your system. After reading CSV, you just check whether you imported correctly or not. So to check it, you have to just mention the df.head, and this will show you the top 5 rows of your data set. So here we have top 5 rows of our data set. So when we import, also I want you to know that when we import our CSV file, it is converted into a data frame so that we can manipulate it into in Python. Then as you can see here, there is a column, unnamed column, and we don't need this column, as I think it's an index column, but we don't need the index column for our model. So we just delete this column by using del df unnamed 0. Okay, and when we print it again, as you can see, this column is now deleted from our data frame. Then we divide our data frame into two sections. One is features and another one is label. So features are basically those on which we will predict the outcome here, and the label are the outcome. So here you can see we are taking all the rows, and in this we are taking column from 0 to 8, up to 8. So remember, we are taking column up to 8. Now 8th column is not included in the feature, as it's our 8th column is our outcome column. So we are adding our outcome column in our label variable. Then after dividing our data set into features and label, we check whether the data we have is correct or not in our feature and label variable. So as you can see here, we have feature.head, and we have all the data in our feature. on which we will predict the outcome. So till age we have data in feature variable, and in label we have our outcome. Then we will split our data into training and testing, and to do that you have to import train test split, and this package is inside sklearn.model selection. After importing this package, all you have to do is to pass some parameter inside it. The first parameter is a feature parameter that you just assign here, that is df.ilog. Then the second parameter is a label parameter. So label also you assign this the outcome column. And the third one is the test size. It is showing that we want 30% of our data to be in test and remaining 70% to be in training. So we will train our model on 70% of our data, and then we will test it on 30% of our data. Then we assign a random state to our training, test and split function. Then here you can see that I just print out these shape of these training and test data, so that we have a info of what's the shape of our training and testing data. So here you can see we have feature train, feature test, label train and label test. So we have the correct shape we need, and now we will import our classifier, that is decision tree classifier. And the logic behind this decision tree classifier I have already told you in this video. So we will now implement this decision tree classifier. So to implement this, you have to import it from sklearn.tree. After importing, we are just assigning it to a variable, that is tree underscore classifier CLS. And then we will fit our training data into this model. So to fit this data, all you need to do is tree underscore classifier, the name of the variable, and then you have to dot fit and send the training data into this model. After this statement, when you execute this statement, your model is trained, and all you need to do is to pass the testing data to check the accuracy of your model. So here you can see we are just predicting the new values from our testing data. So by using dot predict, we will predict some values. Using feature test, we will predict values and we will save it into our label predict variable. Here is a prediction model, which you can see 0 represent that the person is not having diabetes and 1 represent that the person is having diabetes. So after printing this label prediction, we will check the accuracy score of our model. So to check the accuracy score, we have to compare this prediction model with the actual value that we have in our label test that we split here. So as you can see, we have label test already defined, and now we have label prediction that we predicted from our model. Now we compare both of them and we will check the accuracy of our model. So to check the accuracy, you have to import accuracy score from sklearn.metric and then just pass the label test and label prediction. Make sure the first parameter here is the label test, that we have actual value in our data set, and the second one is the label prediction that we predicted about here. So after passing these values, you get the accuracy score, and here you can see I print out this accuracy that and it is giving us 74.89. So hope you get to know about tree classifier, and hope you gain some knowledge from this tutorial. So this is all in this tutorial. Thank you very much.